Good morning. My name is Dacia Reed. I am currently the Chief of Staff for the Executive Office of Health and Human Services here in Rhode Island. And we run the state's Medicaid program. We also oversee all of the state agencies that administer programs and services for some of our most vulnerable Rhode Islanders. So that's the Department of Children, Youth, and Families, the Department of Health, Department of Human Services, and the Department of Behavioral Health Care, Developmental Disabilities, and Hospitals. I'm the primary staffer for the Secretary of Health and Human Services, and her job as a member of Governor Raimondo's cabinet is to really set the policy direction for our healthcare and human services sector, and also make sure that the programs and services we administer to people are high quality and effective. I just made it to this role about 3 weeks ago, so still drinking from the fire hose a little bit. But before I got here, I was a summer bridge teacher. So I started my time at Breakthrough Providence in summer 2001 as a volunteer, and then I was a summer teacher in 2002, 2004, and 2005. And then I went back in 2010 as the summer operations director, the year that I was the first AmeriCorps Vista at Breakthrough Providence. It was Providence Summer Bridge then. And I was really focused on building the alumni engagement program at the time. No matter where I've gone, everything that I have done has been influenced in some ways by the things that I learned when I was at Summer Bridge. And there's 4 things in particular that I just want to point out as kind of continually important. And I know for a fact that the people that I've worked with there have continued to take those things with them, and I do too. And really, no matter where my work is, the role of young people's voices and family and community input in the work we're doing remains incredibly important to all of the work that I'm doing, especially in government, especially in public service. And it's something that I really learned to value and appreciate when I was at Summer Bridge, and understand the need to make sure that we're incorporating effectively. So that's something I continue to bring to my current work. A strong sense of responsibility. When you're 16 and you're responsible for helping kids have a better experience with school and with their friends, that is something that really sticks with you, and I take that to my current role. I think that sense of responsibility being instilled early in young people can really drive the types of things they choose to engage in, and it did for me. Another thing that was instilled really was this notion of having a pedagogy or a practice for what you do. I learned it through the teacher development element of Summer Bridge, and I brought it to my work in different iterations, making sure that the information I'm sharing with people is something that is being delivered effectively, that it is able to be used by them accessibly, and that there is a theory to my madness. Really came through in the need to be a strong teacher at Summer Bridge, and continues to come through in any of the work that I do. As Chief of Staff, it's my job to make sure that we have the right people on the bus, and that the people on the bus are empowered and moving forward in their roles. And there needs to be a strong method to that approach. And I think about that very deliberately in the same ways that I learned how to do when I was learning how to be a Summer Bridge teacher, and present lessons or present information in different formats that can be accessible and useful to people, whether it was through a skit or a dance at Summer Bridge. It's now through different mediums, but the thought process stays the same. And I think that hits a little bit on my 4th thing that I bring with me, which is a strong sense of spirit, knowing how important it is to be empowered around a shared purpose and build community around that purpose. Those things carry into all of the work experiences I've had, and they carry with me as I continue to be engaged in public service through state government. So I'm forever indebted to Breakthrough Providence for the opportunities and experiences I had, and the colleagues and friends that I've made there. And I'm very grateful to everybody who's still there, keeping it going. And just want to acknowledge 25 years and say congratulations, and thanks.